Sports coaches and players are interested in how training programs can be designed to enhance performance. The order of practice potentially facilitates learning outcomes without increasing the amount of practice. A study was conducted to examine how different training schedules influence throwing performance. In this study, elementary school students threw a tennis ball at a target laid on the floor. They threw the ball from 3 throwing locations at distances of 3, 4, and 5 meters from the target. The target consisted of the center 20 centimeters wide and 9 larger outer rings. They served as zones to indicate the accuracy of the throws. If the ball landed in the center of the target, 100 points were given. If the ball landed in one of the outer zones, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, or 10 points were recorded accordingly. If the ball landed outside of the target, no points were given. If the ball landed on a line separating 2 zones, the higher score was awarded. The students were assigned to one of 3 practice groups: blocked, random, or combined. All students were instructed to use an overarm throwing motion to try to hit the center of the target with the ball. On the first day of this study, they each completed a total of 81 practice throws. Students in the blocked group threw 27 times from one of the 3 throwing locations, followed by 27 throws from the next location, and ended practice with 27 throws from the final location. In the random group, each student threw the ball 81 times in the order of throwing locations that the researchers had specified. No more than 2 consecutive throws were allowed from the same location for this group. In the combined group, the students started with a blocked schedule and gradually shifted to a random schedule. On the next day, all students completed a performance test of 12 throws. Results showed that during the practice of 81 throws, the blocked group performed worse than the other 2 groups. Performance test scores were also analyzed. The combined group showed the best performance among the 3 groups, followed by the random group and then by the blocked group. It is still uncertain if similar results can be obtained for adults in training programs for other throwing actions, such as those seen in bowling, baseball, and basketball. This will be addressed in the following section. Greenlee Fall Flea Market. We are now accepting applications for the Fall Flea Market at Greenlee Sports Center. Please bring your used and/or handmade goods. We have only a limited number of spaces and accept applications in order of arrival, so email your application soon. We are a pet-friendly market, but if you are planning to bring your pet, you must apply for an outdoor space. For outdoor spaces, the organizers will help set up tents for no extra charge. Trucks are available for additional fees if you need to transport your goods. Water is available for indoor spaces. If you apply for both Saturday and Sunday, you'll get a $2 discount each day. Keep in mind, 1. Location of the spaces is decided by the organizers. No requests or changes are possible. 2. Any changes in opening and closing times are announced 2 days in advance. 3. If you cancel your application, 80% of all fees will be refunded. 4. Garbage must be separated and put into the appropriate garbage cans at the end of each day. 5. Fires and open flames are prohibited. A couple of weeks ago, I was hiking with my dog on a mountain when something unexpected happened and I lost sight of him. I looked and looked but couldn't find him. He had been with me for so long that it was like I was missing part of my soul. Ever since that day, I had a strange feeling. It was beyond sadness, a feeling that I didn't quite understand, as if something were pulling me to go back to the mountain. So every chance I got, I grabbed my backpack to see if the mountain could offer me some sense of relief. One sunny morning, I stood at the foot of the mountain. Something felt different this day. Please forgive me, I said out loud. I'll find you. I took a deep breath and began my journey with this mysterious pull growing stronger. After making my way along paths I thought I knew well, I realized I was somehow in an unfamiliar place. I panicked a little, lost my footing, and slipped. From out of nowhere, an elderly man came running towards me and helped me up. Looking at his gentle, smiling face, I felt a sense of ease. The old man said he was looking for a way to the top of the mountain, so we decided to climb together. Soon the path began to feel familiar again. We talked about many things, including my dog. I told him that he was a German Shepherd. When he was younger, he served briefly as a police dog but had to stop due to an injury. The man let out a laugh saying he had been a police officer for a short time, but he quit. He didn't say why. Later, he spent a long time as a bodyguard. He also had German roots. We laughed at these similarities. Before we knew it, we reached a large open area and took a break. I told the man what had happened to my dog. He had a tiny bell on his collar to scare away bears. We came to this very spot and saw a bear. It was looking back at us. I should have held my dog because, sensing danger, he chased after the bear. I couldn't find him after that. I should have been more careful. As I was telling the story, the man's expression changed. It wasn't your fault. Your dog just wanted to keep you safe, he said. I'm sure Tomo would want to tell you this. Also, thank you for not giving up. Tomo is my dog's name. Did I tell him this? The old man's comment rang in the air. Before I could ask anything, the man proposed we hurry to get to the top of the mountain. I was planning to do this with my dog a few weeks ago. After 2 more hours of hiking, we reached the peak. I set down my backpack and we sat taking in the magnificent view. The old man looked at me and said, "Mountains offer truly magical experiences." I looked around for a place to rest. I guess I was pretty tired, because I fell asleep right away. When I woke up, I noticed that the old man had disappeared. I waited, but he never returned. Suddenly, in the sunlight, something caught my eye. I walked over and saw a small metal tag beside my backpack. It was the same silver name tag that my parents originally gave to my dog. Tomo, it said. It was then that I heard a familiar noise behind me. It was the ringing of a tiny bell. I turned around. What I saw caused so many emotions to rush over me. After a while on the mountaintop, I attached the name tag to my old friend and carefully made my way home with the mountain's gift beside me. My soul felt very much complete. Vending machines are so common in Japan that you can find one almost anywhere you go. Some of these machines sell train or meal tickets, and others sell snacks or drinks. They are especially useful for people who want to get something quickly and conveniently. While vending machines are found throughout the country today, they were not originally developed in Japan. It is generally believed that the first one was constructed by a Greek mathematics teacher about 200 years ago. This machine sold special water used in prayers at temples. People who wanted to purchase the water put in a coin, which hit a metal lever attached to a string. Then, the weight of the coin let a specific amount of water pour out until the coin fell off. This ensured that people received an equal portion of the special water. About 1,000 years ago, a vending machine that sold pencils was developed in China. Later, in the 1700s, coin-operated tobacco boxes appeared in English bars. When people wanted the product sold by one of these boxes, they inserted a coin and turned a lever. The product then dropped down for the customer to pick up. However, it was not until the 1880s that vending machines spread around the world. In 1883, an English inventor created one that sold postcards and paper. This became popular, and soon vending machines selling paper, stamps, and other goods appeared in many countries. In 1904, vending machines came into service in Japan. In 1926, technology had advanced and machines could be set to sell products with different prices. After that, a wider variety of products were sold. When this happened, the vending machine industry expanded rapidly. The greatest problem faced by the global vending machine industry in its expansion was not the use of coins, it was paper money. This was a challenge as it proved easy for dishonest individuals to make money that could fool machines. This forced the vending machine industry to establish better detection methods and was one reason countries took steps to develop money that was difficult to counterfeit. Now, vending machines have become technologically advanced, not only to prevent problems with cash but also to accept credit cards and more recent forms of electronic payment. It is in Japan that vending machines have become most popular. Currently, Japan has more than 4.2 million vending machines, with about 55% of them selling beverages such as tea, coffee, and juice. One of the main reasons Japan has become the vending machine capital of the world is its overall level of safety. Unlike many places, where vending machines must be monitored to prevent theft, they can be placed virtually anywhere in Japan. This extraordinary degree of public safety is considered amazing by visitors, as well as the range of products available. Tourists often take pictures of machines that sell unexpected products like bananas, fresh eggs, and bags of rice. It is understandable that visitors see them as one aspect particular to Japanese culture. Given the popularity and usefulness of vending machines, it is unlikely that they will disappear anytime in the near future. They provide a place where various goods can be sold without the need for a sales clerk. The next time you want to purchase a hot drink on a cold day, remember that, in Japan at least, there is probably a vending machine just around the next corner.